Hey there, in this video I'm going to teach you step by step how we can use Tradeswiz. This is going to be a complete tutorial that after finishing with this video you will know exactly how to use it. This tutorial is going to be for the premium account, so I can explain you most of the important things. The first thing that we are going to start with is this part here on the left. Then we're going to look into functions, and then we're going to look here on the view applications, and I'm going to explain you what you can find here. So let's start here with the overview. So overview, this is like the dashboard for the analytics and for your also trades. The trades win right here is a percentage of trades that closed in profit. The average trade P&L is the average profit or loss per trade. Profit factor, this is a ratio of total profits to total losses. And then closed P&L, this is a profit or loss from trades that you already closed. And you have also analyzed P&L. So let's say these are the trades that you're holding open. Now here, what you can find, the trades table. This is like the symbol, also the open timestamp. This is like date and time you open the trade. Then you see the closed timestamp. This is where you close the trade. If it was the position here, long or short, the P&L, and just like the data for the trades. Then when we're gonna go further, you're gonna have the average P&L versus date. So this is a line bar chart showing daily profit to losses total, and you can see like which days, what was your profitability. Then you see the equity curve versus date. So this is a running chart of your account balance over time, like if you're actually making money or no. Then you're gonna have the cumulative trade P&L. So this is tracked running average of your trade and losses. And then when we're gonna go further, you're gonna have aggregate volume versus date, and displays the total volume of assets you've traded over time. Shows whatever you're scaling up or down in trade sizes. So that's for the average volume versus aggregate volume versus date. Now the calendar, this is like pretty straightforward. What you can find here is like which days, if you're profitable or no. The next thing is that on the top left, you are going to find custom dashboard list. What you're going to find here is that you have options to create your own dashboard. So let's say my dashboard. And right here, I can add widgets. And I'm not going to give you like what kind of dashboard you can build for yourself, but here I just wanted to share with you is that you have like plenty of things here to add, and you can like do it for yourself as you want. So that's for the dashboard part. Okay, and now let's talk about the notes. So notes are pretty straightforward. Here there are two ways how we can do it. You would click here on the top right, add a new note, where you can, let's say, add a note about your trading session, trading day. And you can just like write here notes. That's pretty straightforward. But what you can also do is that you can come here to trades table, and here the trades table, next to the trades, you're gonna have this pencil or pen. And when I'm going to click on it, then you have option to edit trade info, but not only that, you have option like if you create note templates, you can choose it, and you can just like write here, this was a very good trade, and you can just like write notes to that specific trade. In the moment when I would click save, and I would go to notes, you're gonna find it here. So look at that, trade note, this is a very good trade. And you can always click here, you can export the trade, you can also highlight or kind of like start this note, then you can edit a note if you want to, or I can open the trade to kind of like look into what I was actually doing. So that's for the notes. I hope it makes sense. This is kind of like how you can do like writing the things out there. Okay, and now let me share with you how we can set up the trade and day plans. So these are the plans that you can have for the specific trades or for the day. And how does it work is that you would come here on the top right and you have like, for example, trade plan here. You will click create a trade plan and you have to actually set it out all like by yourself. So you would click here manage for the trade day plan. And then you would create a new plan. And how does it work is that there is like this wonderful kind of like the blog post from the Tradeswiz where you can see how it works. So for example, this is the daily trading plan. So like, let's go for that. And there you can have like for my daily plan. And this is like the plan. This is the condition title. And now what you can do is similar to this. So for example, you see the number max risk. So we can have like number here. And let's say like that. And we're gonna have max risk. Okay. And you see like that you can have like market condition comments, a rating here, check price over 200-day SMA. And then you see how it looks, right? So max risk. And then you just click save plan. And the plan has been saved. So now when we're gonna go back to trades day plan and we see the, for example, all plans, let's go this month, you see the account here. And we're gonna add the day plan that we created and we see the max risk here, right? So all the kind of plans you're gonna see right here, and that's for how it works. And there is this wonderful like blog post that you can follow, and then you can set it up, let's say with ChatGPT or like by yourself, what kind of plan you want. But I just want to share with you how you can actually do it. Now the next thing is that how you can add a trade. So to add a trade, you want to come to trades table, or you don't even need to, you can be even to overview. But here next to functions, you're gonna have the add data here. Do you see that? And you have options to add a trade, add a node here, add an account, add a dividend, add a goal. But here I'll just click add a trade, where you're gonna choose the trading account. And then this is like all you have to fill for your trade. So you can have asset type, the symbol, like let's say it's going to be Apple. You can bypass symbol auto matching if you want to. Price, I don't know what is the right now the price of Apple, but let's say currency, you can have side buy or sell. Trade day, let's say it's going to be today, it's 1st of August. Quantity, let's say 200. And then you're going to have the commission and also the fees. And you can also add execution. So this is something where you actually fill out all the data for your new trade. Now when I'm going to click here, save. Okay, and we're going to go to trades table. We can see right here. So what you can do again, you can export the trade and you see the data right here. So this is where you're going to have the data. And then what you can do, you can add here, or you can delete, or you can edit the trade. So I can click add here and I can add like sell. Also, you can like view the day, fundamentals, and just like little things that you can actually like explore and the data for it. And you're gonna have like complex data for the specific trade, where you can have the trade plan actions here. That, for example, for the trade plan that you would have, you can have for the trade. You can upload image actions. Also, you can add like chart actions here. And then you see also the similar trades. So this is where you're gonna have actually like the trades and what kind of trades you can do and kind of the data. right? For it. So of course you can click here on the top right and you can customize it. Like what do you want to actually have there? So that's for the trades table. Then the next thing that we're going to find here is equity curve. So equity curve, what it does, the green line and shaded area represents your account value over time. That's pretty straightforward. It includes also the P&L plus any deposits or withdrawals. So you're gonna have all the data right here. And that's for the equity curve. Then the calendar, this is something that we found in also overview, that for example for every single month you would see if you've been profitable or no. Then also overall statistics, again same thing here, that you can have like the scores and metrics, total trades, volume. And what I highly recommend to do, if something you're gonna have that you don't really understand what is happening, what you can do then is like screenshot it, paste it to ChatGPT to learn. In that way, I really like using ChatGPT. If I don't understand something, it can help me understand, right? And that's something that I recommend to do. And then you're gonna have like just the data here. Then you're gonna have the profit and loss chart. And again, this is something that we also saw on dashboard, that you're gonna have the loss here and also the green line for the profits. Again, just the data. Win rate charts, again, like which were the wins for the trades comparing to losses. Then you have the tag charts, where again you're gonna have data here for the tags. So if you have create a tags, there you would see if you be winning or losing. And then you're gonna have also the symbol charts here. So this is primarily for, let's say, the Tesla here, the AMD here, and that's for the symbol. That's pretty straightforward. Now then you can have also the artificial intelligence, a Q&A, where you can ask questions about your trades, how well you were doing, also like what I could improve, what I could change. And this is something that you can also do if you want to. So that's for that, and how the artificial intelligence works, Q&A. The next thing that you're going to find here are other tabs. So this is kind of like even more advanced analytics, or kind of like the filtering, where you can have, for example, the summaries for, or like running P&L analysis, the tag groups, that if you want to get even more data out of your trades, this is where you're going to find everything. I'm not going to really dive into every single thing here, but there is like a lot of things for you to explore if you want to. And now, quick understanding of the functions. So in the functions, you're gonna have overview, the shortcuts, the settings here, where what we found on the left side, you're going to actually find here, where you can like reset the filters, the toggle chat, then also the trades table, that when you're gonna click automatically, it's going to add you like as the shortcuts. And also the settings, where you're gonna find the chart templates here, notes template, bulk add tags, tag groups. And as you can see, it's like pretty complex. Now, for also what I forgot to share with you, that in a trades table you can like move things around. You can also like filter what you want to actually have there, right? So that's something that you can also do. Now on the top right, you're gonna have view applications, and what you're going to find here is that first you're gonna have the trading simulator, where you can see that you're gonna find the symbol. And if I want to, you're gonna have like, let's see, Apple. I can apply changes. And there you can start like trading. This is like the simulation. And I'm not going to, like, if you want me to, I can actually like explain all these things here for like different video and how it actually works. But this is something that that you can actually test out for yourself at the trading. Then you see also the multi-simulator, where also similar thing, but you're gonna have like multiple data here. Then you're gonna have options simulator. This is, I'm not trading options, so I can really give you advice into this. So you can have also like kind of the advice here on how you can use it. Then you're gonna have also seasonality charts. Then you can have options flow here. And then you're gonna have the fundamental data. Again, you see the market cap. So this is like the data. For example, for Apple, that you can actually find information about it. Also the analysis here. Then you can have also the strategy backtester, where this is for me like more advanced. I don't really use it, but just wanted to share with you that you got it here. You can even like compare trades. And you can do it here. And then you're gonna have the option backtest, the options payoff, and the daily screener, also the target simulator, and some links here. So for example, for the daily screener, you see right here the data for, let's say, the symbol and other things when you're gonna have it here for the rows. So that's pretty much it. You can of course also on the top right, you can have like dark mode if you want to. So that's the last thing I want to share with you as a kind of like the quick overview of the Tradeswiz. I hope this video provided you at least a little bit of value. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you are going to have a great day, and goodbye.